Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. You know, at first, I wasn't even gonna talk about this, but my subs, they like for me to talk about this. They love for me to give my opinion on these type of things, and I appreciate the fact that my subs value my opinion when it comes to these type of issues. But at the end of the day, once again, this is where accountability comes in at. And like I said before, I got to keep it 100. If you want to hear the truth, you got to accept the whole truth and nothing but the truth from my point of view. Because this is one of these situations where I can't keep patting y'all on the back and saying they're there and you have every right to be angry. But at the same time, a lot of this stuff is being caused because of black people. And I just got to tell the truth. Now, everybody seemed to be pissed off, and rightfully so, and what J.W. Lucas said in regards to Breonna Taylor and talked about he should be able to lead Black Lives Matter. No, never. At the end of the day, I blame black people for these type of situations. Why guys like DJ Vlad exists, what's the other one's name? Adam 22 and all them type of people, because you guys put them on a high pedestal. So what? There's a white guy that can do hip hop beats. Just like newsflash for you guys, there's white guys that can dance, there's white guys that can sing, there's white guys that can rap. And stop being so sensationalized when you come across those type of Caucasians. Because at the end of the day, that's the problem with self-hate, because you've been conditioned to believe that's the only thing you could do. Yes, we are better singers, we are better rappers, we are better dancers, but at the same time, when somebody study you and mimic you, that's the whole purpose of them, to study you and get to be just as good as you or try to be better. And that's the whole premise of the Eminem thing. Keep in mind, people that worship Eminem keep forgetting that Eminem stole his style from Big Daddy Kane, Redman, and a couple of other people. So how is a white rapper the greatest rapper of all time when he stole his style from black artists? How does that make any kind of sense? But at the end of the day, it's our fault because we let those guys get too comfortable. This is why I keep telling you stupid ass motherfuckers to stop letting these white boys and these non-blacks and these Asians use the N-word around you. Because this is why they feel comfortable saying that kind of stuff. And you could tell he a lily white boy. But due to the fact that y'all like to comfort these dudes and say, yeah, this is my nigga. And shame on any black person that say that stuff. Shame on any black person that let a white person or a non-black call them the N-word in front of them and don't check them. And I mean chin check them. Because y'all part of the problem. And I know some of y'all are sitting up here saying y'all agree and this is a good video, but y'all are the ones that's doing it. I know it's some of y'all that listen to this video, that's listening to this video, gonna listen to this video, may stumble across this video and like this video. I know that y'all the ones that's doing that stuff. Just the other day, I had to check my Filipino supervisor talking about what's up my nigga, and I said, I ain't your fucking nigga. And I told him straight up, you ain't black. And I said that in front of the manager. And the manager didn't say nothing because he knew I was in the right. So like I said, man, I don't play them type of games. Like I said, at the end of the day, we gonna have to start taking accountability for these things, man, because this is our fault. When we gonna put our foot down? At the end of the day, our movement ain't never gonna move until we put ourselves in check. The thing is with us, once again, it comes down to approval. And we gotta stop looking for white approval and non-black approval. We gotta stop asking for everybody to accept us. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop compromising. We got to stop, you know, for real. We got to stop selling ourselves short. Because like I said before, you name one Hispanic household that let a black person come in their house and call themselves that word that rhyme with hick and that start with an S. You name me one Asian household where they call each other, derogatory terms for Asians, and they let black people come in there and mimic that. Thought so. We the only ones that allow that. And at the end of the day, we gonna have to start taking our respect back. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. I'll be like I said, when I used to drive Uber, I used to get into it with quite a few whites and non-blacks about saying that word in my car. Now, like I said, most of the time I say, hey man, would you mind not saying that? Most of the time they'd be like, hey man, I'm sorry. I apologize. And then you'll get that one dude that'll try to act like Mike Perry. Oh, I grew up in Richmond, so it's cool. Well, I'm from Oakland. I ain't from Richmond. I don't give a fuck what black dudes you grew up around. Like I said, if you a black person that let a white person or a non-black call you the N-word, you a mark. You a mark, and you a coward. But you that same nigga that'll get mad at me if I accidentally step on your Jordans. Blood, what's up, blood? Oh, partner, what's up, man? You tripping. You better, white dude stare at you and shit. You talk about, come on, baby, let's go. Black person stare at you and may not really be staring at you. I mean, what you looking at, nigga? What you looking at? Because, see, that's the thing. Once again, it's conditioned. You've been conditioned not to respect people that look like you. Whether we like it or not, the house nigga, field nigga, whether we dark-skinned black or light-skinned black, is implanted in us. It's a mentality that we've been raised. Whether it's through our parents or whether it's through TV or radio, it's in our system. And we have to fight to get out of it. Because, and another thing that's hindering us, whether we like it or not, is the religion thing. Because we've been taught, hey, don't talk back to nobody. Hey, don't fight back. And then another thing, our black leaders, during the civil rights movements, I'm just going to say it. John Lewis, Martin Luther King, they failed us. But the thing is with Martin Luther King, he realized that he was about to lead black people into the pit of doom. And when he was about to reevaluate what he was, saying, well, what happened? He was taken out. John Lewis specialized in getting his ass beat and telling black people, hey, don't fight back, take that ass whooping. And that's why black people had that mentality. The slave master taught you to, who would have his favorite house nigga holding a gun on his behalf. If this nigga try to lead a plantation, shoot him. And they'd be happy to do it because they'd get to be in the house, they'd get to sleep in the bed, they wouldn't be on those barns and all that type of shit. He'd get to eat with the master, get to eat the good meat, you know what I'm saying, while they throw us the scraps. And we would have to basically, make the best out of what we had. For real. This needed to be said, man. For real. But this is a long-term effect of why guys like Joyner Lucas think that way. Because we give them the comfortability to say that shit. This shit is our fault. When we stop thinking and telling these white people that it's an even playing field and making them believe that it's an even playing field and that things is not different, the better off we gonna be. Because we need to stop lying to each other and definitely need to stop lying to them. But then again, white people know that we lying. They know there's a difference on how they're treated versus us. But they figure as long as we're silent and we play the game, we'll be rewarded. They'll be cool with it. That's why they hate for people like me to talk about racism. So like I said, the stuff that's going on with J.W. Lucas, this is black people's fault. Because at the end of the day, we have to remind these producers, hey, you make some good beats, but at the same time, you ain't one of us. I told you I don't do the wicker thing. This shit is our fault. It's our fault why J.W. Lucas feel he could say the shit that he says and that he said earlier today. And first of all, Breonna Taylor did not have no trap house. Okay? So he didn't know what he was talking about. He was misinformed. But once again, he feel like he could say stuff like that. Like I said, at the end of the day, it's you guys' fault. Talking about, oh, my cool white friend. Nah, he just a white dude that happened to be your friend. Okay? And people talk about, oh, this dude is cool. This dude is cool. This dude is cool. Oh, he invited to my barbecue. Well, like I said, they ain't invited to mine. It's because of black people, like I said, why, like the dudes like Michael Rappaport, Max Kellerman, you know, a couple of other people. Like I said, DJ Blad, Adam 22 or Adam 12, whatever he called himself, feel like they can critique the black community and speak on black issues when they not one of us. Because at the end of the day, Michael Rappaport, he showed his true colors. And if I was Ice Cube, I would never deal with Michael Rappaport ever again. Michael Rappaport hasn't publicly defended Ice Cube. And I don't care about what he said on Facebook. No, publicly. You can get on your Instagram about anything else. Why didn't you defend Ice Cube? But that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, the mayonnaise nation gonna always be the mayonnaise nation, and we just have to accept the truth. Well, I've been accepted the truth. They are who they are. But the comfortability is black people's fault. Stop it with this hood pass shit. Like I keep telling you guys, and this is for you white boys too. Whatever you do around those black dudes that you hang around and you think it's accepted, it ain't gonna be accepted around me. If you hang around black people that let you use the N-word and call in the N-word and don't chin check you, that's on them. But don't think you gonna come around me talking like that. You sadly fucking mistaken. I don't play them games. Like I said, it's easy for black people to wag they fingers at other black people, but the people you should be checking sometimes don't look like you. And once again, like I keep telling you, and I need to say something else. Oh yeah, to you so-called other minorities, you Hispanics and you Asians, you too. Y'all don't have our backs. I'll be cracking up. I used to crack up when Hispanics, Mexicans, and Asians used to say, yeah, white people shouldn't be saying the N-word, but us minorities, fuck y'all. Because like I said, y'all don't have black people's back neither. So fuck y'all too. I'm talking to y'all too. If your identification don't say black, or you don't have melanin in you, if you ain't dark, you shouldn't be saying that word. Okay? Real talk. If you don't have no melanin in you, don't say that word, please. Because like I say, you will go around that right one that's going to gorilla check you. Because like I said, Mike Perry, he going to run across the right one. He going to get enough of saying that N-word. Oh yeah, and like I said, fuck Tyrone Woodley. He the type of nigga that I'm talking about. 3% black or African. I could legally say, what the fuck does that mean? Like I said, Mike Perry is an idiot white boy cracker racist. And that's just the bottom line. And like I said, he gonna run across the right one. That MMA ain't gonna save him. Because he making a mockery out of that and he be trying to be funny. Because I seen that video. He said the one with the ER as well. So this is why I know he be trying to be funny when he be saying that. So what, he said that to another white person. He was just trying to be funny. And then he called Michael J. White a bitch ass nigga. But when Michael J. White said, well, I'm gonna pull up on you, he got real quiet. But like I said, it's you guys' fault. Don't come on my channel talk about, oh, well, he grew up in Flint. So no, it's never okay. Don't give me that bullshit. Don't give me that bullshit. I ain't trying to hear that shit. Where you get off telling somebody it's okay for some white motherfucker to say the N-word? Where you get off speaking on behalf of the entire black community saying it's okay? No, it's only okay around you weak motherfuckers. But for real, I mean, it is what it is with that dude. I mean, J.W. Lucas, I blame black people for this. Anyway, this your boy Town Biz. I'm out.